What if your brain isn't you? What if it's just your equipment? For most of my life, I didn't actually know the difference between my brain and my mind. And honestly, most people don't. Your brain is just an organ. It's a piece of biological machinery. Just like your heart, your lungs, your kidneys. It's important. It's miraculous. But it's not you. Your mind, on the other hand, is your deeper awareness, your consciousness, your spiritual knowing, your essence. So many people think their brain is in charge of them, dictating who they are and what they're capable of and what's possible for them. But the truth is, you are not your brain. You are the one who has a brain. You are the one using it. If you're not your brain, that means your thoughts were never personal. Here's the part that blows most people's minds. No one actually knows where thoughts come from. People have theories, electrical impulses, frequencies, random firings. Some say the brain works like a radio receiver, picking up thoughts, not creating them. And honestly, I find that comforting, because if thoughts are just signals, just frequencies, just mental weather passing through, then they were never about you. They were never personal. Thoughts pop in, they pop out. They can go in wild directions. Some feel intrusive, but they only become intrusive when we believe them or fear them. When you see that, you are the awareness that notices the thoughts rather than the thinker of them. Something changes forever. Hello, I am just going to pop in here and let you know about my group coaching program, which is called The Academy. The Academy is an inspiring and supportive space where I coach like-minded ADHDers. We explore everything about living with ADHD, and you will receive personal coaching and support directly from me. I've been through the challenges of ADHD myself, and I love sharing the lessons that I've learned to help make your life easier. So I'd love for you to come and join our amazing ADHD community and learn and grow together. There's a link down below to join, and I hope to see you soon. ADHD isn't who you are, it's just how your brain is wired. This distinction is massive for ADHDers, because when you think you are the problem, when you think you are flawed, you suffer unnecessarily. Your ADHD brain has a different wiring, yes, but different is not defective. In fact, our brains are extraordinary. We think laterally, not linearly. We follow tangents of tangents. We see the bigger picture where others might miss it. We make connections others can't. We problem solve, we invent, we create. We transform. We lead revolutions. We're not outside the box. We often don't even realize that a box exists. And yes, we can see dead people. No, we can't. That's just a joke. For anyone who missed the reference, this is from a film, The Sixth Sense. It's a classic. But underneath the humour is truth. We see what others can't. We feel what others miss. We perceive life on a different frequency. We are gifted, not because we're better, but because we're wired uniquely. Your brain is capable of change, but you don't need to change it in order to be worthy. Let's talk neuroplasticity. Yes, the brain can change. Yes, meditation literally rewires neural pathways. Yes, practice like walking meditation or guided meditation, breath work, or even mindful movement can transform your experience. And yes, ADHDers can meditate. We just need our style of meditation, something engaging, something guided, something that doesn't leave long, empty pauses for our minds to sprint away through 17 subplots. But here's the nuance. You don't need to change your brain to become enough. You don't need meditation, yoga, cold plunges, planning tools, emotional regulation hacks. None of these are prerequisites for worthiness. You are already worthy. You're already whole. You're already safe. So meditation is simply a portal, a doorway into the peace that already exists within you. Many ADHDers, myself included, spent years trying to fix themselves. If I could just organise better, if I could plan more, if I could meditate more, if I could regulate my emotions, if I could be productive enough, then I'd be safe, then I'd be good enough, then I'd be worthy. But worthiness was never conditional. You didn't look at a baby today and think, well, they weren't productive enough, unworthy. Of course not. You love them because they are, because they exist, because they are a child of the universe. You are that child of the universe too. The paradox, when you accept yourself fully, that's when change becomes possible. Carl Rogers said, the curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change. Carl Jung said, we cannot change anything unless we accept it. You can feel the truth of that, can't you? Condemnation doesn't liberate, it oppresses. When you judge yourself as flawed, broken, behind, failing, you lock yourself into the very patterns that you want to escape. But when you fully accept yourself, not just your strengths, but your humanity, your messiness, your quirks, something softens, something opens. So from that place, change becomes a gentle experiment, not a desperate mission. Two identical actions. One transforms you, the other burns you out. Here's the subtle but life-changing nuance. Two people can meditate every day for 10 minutes. One is doing it from desperation. I need to fix myself. The other is doing it from acceptance. I'm already whole. This might help me to feel that more often. Same action, completely different energy. One creates transformation. One creates burnout. And ADHDers know burnout deeply. When we operate from pressure, fear, or not enoughness, even the best tools become weapons we can use against ourselves. When we operate from acceptance, curiosity, and experimentation, everything transforms. So meditation isn't a test you pass, it's a tool you use. Walk meditation counts, guided meditation counts, 2 minutes counts, trying counts, stopping and starting counts, coming back counts. There is no failure, only data. And that is how ADHDers thrive, through experiments, not perfection. We learn what works for us, not what works for everyone. So meditation doesn't give you peace. It reveals the peace that's always been there. It's a portal, not a requirement. Your flaws are not failures. They're part of being human. People hear flaws and think bad, but flaws are part of the perfection of being human. Everyone, neurotypical or neurodivergent, has them. Not because we're defective, but because being human is imperfect by design. Your ADHD challenges are not personal flaws. They're part of the human experience expressed through a particular wiring. When you stop judging yourself for being human, you unlock compassion, and compassion unlocks wisdom. You are the awareness behind your brain, and that changes everything. This is the heart of this entire episode. You are not your brain, you are the awareness that notices your brain. Your brain is incredible machinery. It's powerful, it's creative, it's chaotic, it's beautifully wired in its own unique way. But you, the deeper you, are limitless. When you understand the difference, you reclaim your freedom. You stop taking thoughts personally. You stop believing you're broken. You stop trying to fix yourself into worthiness. You stop chasing improvement from a place of fear. Instead, you begin living from truth. You are worthy because you exist. You are whole because you are. Your brain is a gift, not a definition. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that episode as much as I enjoyed delivering it to you, and I will see you next week.